Hello guys, my name is Sana Kofi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while. I just felt the need to explain this current issue. So Black Sherif, I don't know where you are listening to me from, but if today is your first time, kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. So Black Sherif, Ghana's youngest sensation, has been sued. I know this is a big story because Black Sherif is making waves. He's breaking records, setting records. For the very first time, we are seeing a Ghanaian topping the charts in Nigeria. Okay, so he's currently #1 on Nigerian music charts. His song Kweku the Traveler is #1. So he's actually doing things, right, we never thought were possible. Okay, so this story is huge. A lot of people need explanation into it. Some people don't know what happened. So I'm here to give the story. So let's go straight into it. So somewhere last year, okay, Black Sherif actually had his breakthrough last year, I think 2021. But for me personally, the first time I heard of Black Sherif was somewhere around 2019, 2019, right, entering into 2020. I remember very well, I was in a gym and a guy was playing a song. The guy was claiming there is this mate he completed school with. The guy's name is Black Sherif, and was playing some song to me, and I was like, okay, this guy is good. So fast forward 2 years on, Black Sherif is this big musician in Ghana. So before Black Sherif became this big, he released a song. He was about to release his EP, and he released a song to prep people, for the upcoming EP. So the title of the song was First Semon, and surprisingly, right, the song caught the listenership or the audience of a lot of Ghanaians. People loved the song. Big people in this country were snapping with the song and doing videos with the song. So obviously, if you understand the entertainment scene in Ghana, you know it was a breakthrough moment for Black Sherif. A lot of people were calling him on to be interviewed. He was explaining, granting interviews here and there. And so the fame for Black Sherif started from then. But you see, in Ghana, right, if you're a young musician and you don't have a solid backing, especially you don't have anyone with you don't have any person with financial backing, sometimes you fall off. And so Black Sherif's team then felt it wise, or saw it wise, to actually invite an investor. So they knew this guy. I think they used to play football with at Medina, and then his name was Snap, who is a businessman, has a lot of money. So they contacted him and they told him, this is what is going on, your guy is blowing up, but we need money to back the hype this guy is currently having. Because if you don't have money, you don't do good videos. You don't have money, you don't go to locations, you don't go for interviews, the guy will just fall off. And so this is the time we need investors. And the guy was like, okay, so let us help this guy. So the guy brought in Black Sherif, set up a team. But our understanding, so this the story I'm saying actually is confirmed from the team, right? The investors team, they came out to speak, and so this is their side of the story. Unfortunately, Black Sherif and his group are not willing to bring out their side of the story, but people around are also telling us the story, and it seems like this is what happened. Okay, so it went on. Black Sherif, the investor came on board, but I understand that their understanding was that this guy is coming on board as an investor, and so the managerial role and then the booking role will be left to Black Sherif's team. When there is a profit, when they make gains, everyone has a percentage they will be getting. Okay, so they understood themselves. I think the guy provided shelter for Black Sherif. They give Black Sherif transportation. They had some cars for Black Sherif to be using when he's making rounds on radio stations, TV stations, going on shows, because at this point they had to build the image of Black Sherif. One thing about the music industry, right, not only in Ghana, in the world, is that when a musician is coming up, you have to quickly build on the image of the musician. If the musician appears to be poor, a lot of these promoters and entertainers will not rate the musician, and then they will decide to give the musician a very small price tag. Okay, and so when they call the musician for a show, the price will not really be high. But if the musician appears to be rich, appears to have money already, these people, I mean, the musician in a way is buying a bigger bargaining chip. Okay, so this happened. So they felt Black Sherif needed his image to be built on, and so they provided him with a car, I mean, a Tundra, and they gave him a Benz, not for his, I mean, not as a car that belongs to Black Sherif, but it was a car for the purpose that he'll be using for his rounds. Okay, the car wasn't in Black Sherif's name, so they did this to build upon the image of Black Sherif, and I don't know what happened, but surprisingly, they were having issues because Black Sherif was in the house with his team, right? The team he blew up with. It's not good to leave your team if you break out. Okay, if you are underground, you have a managerial team, it is just no good to leave them aside if an investor comes on board. And so Black Sherif was moving with the whole team, and so the investors, we are hearing, weren't happy about certain things, right? They were having some issues with Black Sherif's inner team, inner circle, and they had to sack some members of Black Sherif's team from the house. And it was an issue. It was an ongoing issue. Every single day, there is a matter up for contention. Every single day, there is an issue they'll be talking about. So basically, the relationship they had with the investor wasn't going as planned. So what we heard, right, from Fastake also played a very important role in the coming up of Black Sherif, because Fastake posted Black Sherif's video, and then Sarkodie reposted it, and that is how Black Sherif blew up in Ghana. Okay, so Fastake also had, was more like an external member of Black Sherif's team. So Fastake came out to speak on the issue and also spoke on Black Sherif's side. So what Fastake was telling us was that, these people, right, these investors were more like, or this investor, let me just take it as a person. So this investor had his team, all right, but they were more like trying to go beyond their boundaries. Okay, so they only had to be investors, but they wanted to take over the booking of Black Sherif. They wanted to take over the internal managerial issues of Black Sherif, and so they were sacking the people around Black Sherif, and Black Sherif wasn't happy about it, and so they had issues, and they had to throw Black Sherif out in the night. That's what we heard. They had to throw Black Sherif out of the house in the night, allegedly. And so what happened was Black Sherif had to reach out to a musician known as Small God, and Small God had to find an accommodation for Black Sherif that particular night. And so this particular issue, you are hearing, everyone sort of has his own grounds they are holding. So this person feels like the agreement we had, okay, you told me you were going to play this role, but you were overstretching your boundaries. And so because you were doing that and you were sacking the people in my circle, you also sacked me. So if you sacked me and I've gone to Nigeria and I signed a deal with Empire, why is it that today you want some part of the deal? So that's the whole issue. They are suing Black Sherif because they feel Black Sherif has gone and then signed a deal they are not part of. They feel they had a deal with Black Sherif already. Why is it that he's signing a deal they are not part of? Because I think apparently it was part of their agreement when they were signing on as investors. Okay, so this is the whole issue. If you don't understand what's going on, this is what we've heard. So allegedly, this is the issue. Let me just add that because today the matter is in court. So allegedly, this is the issue. But hopefully, when they go to court, you get to hear the truth of this matter, and then hopefully it ends up well for Black Sherif. That's my only hope. Okay, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment box below. My name is Sena Kofi. I'm out. Have a blessed day.